Ane nyame enshramoda ekriafo mo sa afe na odi wafidie na to ha. I welcome you to the Ghanaian Farm on Radio Gold 90.5 FM. My name is Anyona Manye. When you see me in town, remember to call me Ghana's finest farmer. On the Ghanaian Farmer, we discuss everything agriculture, from agribusiness to agriculture to aquaculture to value addition to anything that has to do with production and consumption. Is what we discuss. We talk about export. What can you export? We talk about funding. How do you raise funds? Is it from loans, from grants? We talk about everything that you can do in agriculture. Ebeboa. Ekwe ejuma no eye ejuma pa. Memo bia mbo wa bo fiansa. Uyo kwe ni a fa wonsa esi ubo. Na kasa mesu mi ye ejuma eso eni. Me ye ejuma edi sika edi hye me botom. Me ye ejuma etime mama konya ama me gina nkrofo enim ene omo kasa eto omo fo. Area we sa afa na wode wafudie na to a ene the Ghanaian farmer. And I am bedin komo. Nyame ncha de we have our first sponsor. Ane Roko Nano Urea. A liquid based fertilizer that provides nitrogen to your plant through its leaves. The technology ensures that the plant absorbs more than 80% of the nutrients. Roko Nano Urea fertilizer is a substitute to granular or the solid fertilizer. Ane internanse enkoto bottle kese no. Ukwa any agrochemical shop in the 16 region in Ghana, just ask for Roko Nano Urea fertilizer. Benefits ni bini say emandobano eso eye kese eye bebre. Ema osi kasem ko ye sandobano dozo a ubeton wan yeska. Chemicals e omusu kakra bi. It is environmentally friendly. It enhances the crop quality and easy transportation. And no nya fe na okwo so as cement bag. Na so wotiri na hu ne obeye there be easy transportation and enti wo pe bi ato JK Industries Limited omo and omo ye den omo ton anase omo obi a omo di mama okese am akoton obetimi afre omo. You can call them on 0267 011111. Me say ene ye bedi nkomohwam nkomo me say wote a wani beje ho. It's very important. Ekuafo eba na nkrofo musika samunya bebre na eye ekuafo yenso na nsuo to ewiabo na ejinam na ye pre se ye bema eduane na no ban na ye dua no aye kama se ne ben ya awofo benya biedi ye be export be ye be tua tax na ye se aye den abo omane nkoso na mum ye sika samunya enti na ehun behia se Mesade Mr. Obeng Darko, or your author, or your entrepreneur, he's an agriculture engineer. Into your Bemako if you baby are only my Greek ones, only mupa. Our Baba Tunya for what church idea, Efa Yesika Samun to Tria financial literacy. Say, time will no besha siya. Sekana wokuranu, say ye 50 million, say ye 100,000, say ya hen, Sekano uber to Tony saying. Your man who harvest here. We are the who say, we me turn is a beko ye, we me turn is a go ye. And to mamma can offer some mano. Nemo mamma mana quaba, na only yen edin combo, na and then young fan common is shesso. What for mamma quaba?
Yeah, me Joseph.
Tell me, you can't financial literacy. If you are four, who church you saying near Tia? What are we talking about?
Wow. With us. You can literacy, I say, well, go school if you say a chiro kinkai. And be the book at Toho. A chiro A, B, C. And this ultimate kind, the book no to us a brofone a chiro, right? My kind. See a chiro, was a tree near the chiro, a chiro abe, the son of man bit my kind. Cause I be a chiro, ultimate for characters in the cabo. Now, ultimate kind. Okay. That is in a way, a chiro be boom.
Okay.
Sikaso major is a sanity. Casa is here.
Right.
May I treasure is here.
Okay.
This is a bit for medical book. Meet my kayaka west, but on a higher level, meet my chassis. Okay. We just said walk to school and San Wide. What to me a chassis.
Right.
Surprisingly, basic uncle, even though you know, you should know. You look a crabby pa and a walk into Tium, CC Penno, CC Crano, CC Totonoa, with me, I Juma, a month for Friday. Abaso, you may brain and shedder.
Right.
Entity yes. Nti wo say won say bebre ka fasika. There was a sika de nyame na ode. Ode ma. Sika esunsum.
Okay.
No one bebre ya nkofo bebre kra bonyum fasika.
Okay.
But sabi we ase we mu so what you want to sika likely so wasem. I mean, yes, usika so awasa we dey.
Exactly. What am
And means me ni say nyame bobi hia ni.
Okay, that be.
Me dwen say suahunu. Enti say adwuma bia we bia no. Utimi hu sika sisi toto no a. Ubetime nya so no dey. Na the same thing with kuya. Kuya so ye adwuma. So na wo ho a, they say the obi sua aka and as obi a painter, and as obi a lawyer. The fact say was a profession ni mo nkyere say obenye sika. Sika na beba wonsam so be say atoto na ma ho to wo. And the same tete no and a friend financial literacy if you want.
Okay.
So amount 50 cities and as 100 cities and 100,000. You can't be na befa so atoto no. You mo do say kra na enim se bia abrantia mesi so. Bia me adwuma ma 3,000 a month. Bisam se sika no fa here. Nipa brent me ngire o.
Okay.
Oye kuani oye adwuma.
Yes.
We try the bro ni wi a bi o aton ni nyina. Obi say bro no kra na wo ye no. Sika sai ne kom. Obi say na o shada ni.
Okay.
And obi say na bosia na kra okoje ye no. Nsi ho sai. And sabi ye je wo. O shada ni. Peter bi abon so say wono no ni sema ye se sunye no.
Okay.
Abusia. Ya body say because sika ton ni sema na yira.
Okay.
But so nya santete na your financial literacy no. Was started so to no money ya sika na first ba no dwen say obi na abon nsem
right
and as obi kura na abon duanti wonye sika ni bi no na obo say na sika na start ye dey enya bi nipa de bibia mo sabe entete ni nim de
okay
me fam believe no say nipa ni ade ho ntete na so nim ho nim de a den so betima ye ni ye amana nyini
okay
ama ho to dey aba so there is a structured training what we call education is a structured training. I am out entity na what sorry you the every word with diama.
Okay.
And so that really is very nice.
Right. Yeah. I just got back from Asama Nkesi. Na ye share a mix of vegetable farmers, cocoa farmers, livestock farmers. Na ye ni omukodi nkomo about roko nano urea. Na omu bisa say season no eba be started. And na obisa mekra 20,000. Many about me make 50,000. Now in the line of budgeting, no, me ye den echichem. Sana me who say, I way amount when they comma fertilizer, amount when they comma seed, amount when they comma labor, and no sano, some kind of budgeting offer. Me then am my ye priorities. Near here and near na met media bay.
Wow. Jesus oh yeah fu at least here the audio class asase so woni asase a so ntimi nyamfu
yes
nti bia asase no woto a woto ne say
okay
so wo rent so a wo rent ne say
right
to bet my budget for a season or the whole year so okay these are the key components asase wo hia afi the odi be dua so wo hia and the odi be prepare asase no so and you see sika wo be hia nti at least no ma be miensa na ase 9 and sana wotimi de aduana na ase duaba na hyefom no oso hu
okay
nti masase duaba kura me kodua
right
kwan be na mefa so ado asase no so me de afidi na ase me de nipa
yeah
na sen na sa adwuma no e be cost me afa bi a fertilizer kura na obehia chemicals bi a obehia bia no say na be cost for that particular season on say season until so obedua duaba no na watimi atwa aton no unwie
no
and is a you chakra na so ntimi ton na sika maya unwie
yes
and sika na wodi shemu no bia was me kuta 50,000 be dey shemu but me wie ya no bia otimi toto no ma yenti as atoyenche bia dey anto say na menya free mo in between bibia bia was away dey sebe osese ne ye na enisa wodi sika no nyina so koshi mabra mfa se bi okra yare bia na se bibi kwa wo expect it me ye dey eba wo allowance
right
awoja bibia bibi esi na se woni control a obetimi aso saade na no nti so sebe wo de normal toto foma wo so hu se me afu bu an fa se wa ye afu no be mfi aduo no but wo bisa ne se over body a wadoi tembia no say ne cost of afini nyina na se boso me ensa na se na ya sebe wo se hande se wo se obi kura kwa sticker no da bonu ya no wo ye afu
right
wa kwa sticker no there or they are born you know but they are not say cocoa and as a manchi 7 years number one of them be to no money
okay
and yes soon so many idea for
right
was a bit more crowd so come for her come malam ho eh wo de kosomo some kobon pai gusu but enye no and the baby your friends phone agina
okay
and yes see we see to no my day eh say be say we nipa bon pai so sorry odidi ba bon ma odiane
no
me boa en fa duane ni shawo nim udware aha utwuju say sa no ma no ye wo asede a wo so ye dey wo ye to so ye nipa na say be wo ye fu a no ma bua wo so hu say we me na wo say me so the key components was asebo aduaba odidua fertilizer be use even sometimes irrigation
right
oh sa no ma ni na obo okra so wi a before so be hono because so bo ade no dawru
okay
and san obi kra dey abam the labor that you use
right Wafa in the line or in the principles of financial literacy or financial management what is good is it going for a loan from the bank from family partnership with maybe friends maybe me and my producer Obed he wants to do farming with me and then he says Enyo I have 50,000 you also have 50,000. Is partnership the way forward, or when it's come to funding to start the business? If you have one, yeah, anything.
The crowd minister, no many people make a book much today.
Annie.
Macambro say, but you know, who come from and this out.
Okay.
As you know, many of us, who produce our kind, a young boy or you school, was in person because agree by me partner and answer me investor.
Yes.
Of our check. You couldn't have a check. Just let me pay load your question. Queer bank, you couldn't have bank members for queer. David. So the reality is that Kakre could have also chassis. And me crowd of videos and no crane.
Okay.
Because a queer on fast that you like it is over here. But quite on fast on baby only maybe a touch our own maybe I'm gonna be that do you be able at all. And this is all cock baby nas a own cohoda. 7 now person dem crofo ko ha wo so ko fa so ansa
okay
the same with Juma na say fu a person you know and to there also you be a visionary to person start to be a 1,000-acre land vice be a bro
right
what in we school yeah for 1,000 to this so but shase so 1 acre kra na betima ya wo sika be so a for no ko shase men twen so be ma bosi answer because I no be more
right.
Men train partner be because papa would go school no yera ka so ko yefu a we ka se masa so nim se fu na nka be ya nka ya fo anko school no ka sha se ntem o papa kra o yeku ya no kra be ka just say there be o ba ha me bodia o ma me be ka kire o se me wu a me nsime yi ase se fu nti na be ya na nim bra ma bre fu a me ye and it's not because of phone enyo
right
e sika sema se be no nim sa enya phone and bibia o nim dia no so o nim sika no tuto ya and so we are fresh young person.
Yeah.
But I don't consider those things in the beginning.
Start with what you have.
What you have. Okay. Understand the model. Model it. I mean, if you go to manufacturing, for instance, oh, yeah, BBR, and yes, of it, and I said, the BBR, BBR, test it. And into a man for collab, could test it. I said, this is the recipe. And send out their production line. Okay. Now, oh, yeah, if you be that, oh, they would so near the impact to Okopen for no Aquajan Grofo got 1 million. Now they are quite there when you be that. We do home to Beshasimo. And I saw Copebosiana, they are quite Debbie. Bosia Grano, they find chance, yes, sir. Omokro will Munia Sacroma Yayano. Obo, one home empire, but that would then is a cocam Bosia, one Nandrian Cobosiano, the cost of that Bosia. Because there's a cost to that money that you borrow.
Yeah.
How much is it a year or how much is it a month? You could have had a boarding. You are 30% a year. We least mistake, that's right.
Okay.
And so one call so that. I mean, Komanza. Okay. So partnership? I don't know. Because a try answer, number one is on to talk because a business is really designed or a farming.
Yes.
If you're going into farming as a business, you have if you fail, it's because you really did not design it well.
Okay.
It must be designed, tested, proven before you really extend it.
Wafa, financial mistake being any equiafo yet time preppy no obi aka say me wo sika kakra na me de sha de atin susu me hu ne ye sika no asa me hu so what you say financial mistakes ben na ya yen de ye ekwiafo ene ye tan ye
I say sika na kom no kra onim de kom woni plan bia da ho So and no need can when you plan better is a mistake. You must plan. You must structure sika odi komo.
Na say all these years, yeah papa no mo anya plan so.
The oye or the born home de bia do koko kese bia or do afo kese bia timi de ye no plan. Na nye boso no kanta. Obi a wotem bia wotimi ndi nkunim obibia mu no onim de oye. Enti wo ta hwe ase wo de oye bia bozo pagya na hwe ase na de ka ba woni plan. It is going to no wouldn't be a bit fraba. The annual is all the shames are. And so one of the key mistakes is when you plan the The other thing is can I call one baby to 100. And the toilet bishop Kojich Bosia and it's a goede or Koje. Walk up 49 hours, you know, who sick as 7 and can use up 49. I think I use back because it's all the plan to work almost 9 or 20.
Okay.
And this kind of day, Sebe, Bosia and Nisa Nanga Koje one. Walk out himself, Fidia or Koto, and then Nisa Koto Safidio, no sense rent here. What himself was sharp, Juanasino, was so a person in your trata.
Yeah.
If you can ask you 1 million, trata near 700,000.
A mistake for you to purchase.
Yes, purchase when you are not there yet.
Okay.
Obo ano so nka rent here. O rent here, Sebe, time pay anyo dia. What be say no? Carburetor say your friends there's a pump woman as I say enyo wa. So bibia wo hu bia no nipa na obe rent no. Operator kra sometimes nyo kra na utianika. Ewa. And those shares here it's easier for you to rent.
Okay.
And to obo out to operator no koto machines because you be that. Obo kra ko free China no dia ba. Abrasa machine no kra spare parts enye dey. Anyhow. Okay. Because when you should be so you should be now renting for the agabo say brand way yeah. Say because machine be akope be anya machine for na say FU. Well say machine should be say. Say spare parts no nya no ifa. Na time be na they replace this spare parts no. At what cost? And so nipa ni be bro how to say. And no man na oye no hye dan komu da na odi sika na kita na kakra no do ko hye ba bia.
Right.
Eni se na ko odi sika hye. Oye adwuma bia ba bia odi sika hye pa no. Ba bia. Adwuma no aho dem pa gina. In so am megu in the so ebe
say
that's a key area but all this gara ko shetratem
so you could have rather invest in irrigation.
That's right.
Instead of
say what they call
buying a machine.
That's right. And many so look at the key things and no be the failure o madwuma mu a emfa so anya dey emba and sana wo ye kese na wo kono
right
akototo sa nyuma friends and fidia kese no wo se bibia on stage o wo sha ase na bia ukura bia 5 acres and so 1 acre wo ho dey no obo so some number 5,000 acres and I say bikura no 1,000 hectares.
Okay.
Those are major businesses and no the structure and I'm telling you draw. So also share say that's all our structure now we do. One of the mistakes is you just lock the money in something that you didn't have to.
Okay. I am reading your book Perspective. And in my attempts of trying to relate to book what can be about mindset changing. And also can say entrepreneurship na skill setter say ni pentua.
Wow.
Suku na ye kono so no. Asa ne ye chan ne say sua se ne ye se kenkan ni de we obetro. Yen wie suku say ana yen training ye say we a koye wa wadwuma. Na mom ye say we a na koye lawyer, we na koye teacher, we na koye doctor. Enne na mafo ayaba. Empenyifo no se yen pay ekwadwuma. Is it because ekwadwuma no ye papa no mo man kire yi? Right.
Unwie kura na gina opon achi na ye dey.
Ye bom.
Na che so wa ya de. So wo wie na wo san akopa chewa. Wan tutu no mai.
Sir Wafa. One of the issues that farmers we raise often and they say ye pese aban on my first of all creating market you know avenue no be be akoton ade na on san so fix price my sani abaya Nigeria ni say corn ray corn shine when I harvest wherever the woman go the market woman go or the buyer goes the price is the same because it's a fixed price but as a furniture say because in the absence of available markets good infrastructure road or the be away in Koko abedu akra na do be and they are always at a loss with such a farmer. My financial wise what should be my plans?
Me mom dear abai do me abai seven me ara me tan kabi because we no cost 70 years ya fe no go be back to abai for so that's it and it's still ya pa abai chewa me we as if you go in as a business don't beg anybody
So it's beacons on you as a farmer.
Yes, to make sure so you are also here. Bit my train and go for the brave train say, oh, I buy be now buy be to go ha. Or failure or things are buying a man of failure, which is maybe true.
Right.
But one now do sika koshemo. One now do a holding koshemo. One now do mrede koshemo. So me mom dear, me nyen and cause I buy a new quantity my boka. And as I buy and to me and control price niti. So you have to think. It's just like any other industry in our country. There's not much that government will do to control anybody. Who will be able to normal ukrum to see. A lot for China for the empress of Yakromo, yeah. A banner stop. And it's over chain. Say, I buy me the banner best stop normal day. Sister over here, Udi Yanibu. And if me doing some money need the Oyenechi. You will normally go higher coffee for free baby breba and go for a crowd. I mean, unami, farm go out, unro crowd and for General Bedding. Me mom de me adwuma na me sha ase a bibi sa na me de ma adwuma dey ebeko me nkoye de me wi a aban no amamu a na me da fo da bi because the likely say aban no onye dey I be obeba so I will really think for myself and project so that I can succeed
right
than say me train because many people you go for me be ani ji ho say oye wi abo oye ade na wi no abo forma ablemu aban no you know. Their joy is to talk about what the government didn't do or the officials didn't do than to say that I was proactive.
Yeah.
And so I was able to position myself to win as a business person. I mean, it's all good for us if we have a good government environment for a lot of things, I mean, to be regulated. But the Quran say, "Oh, I'll beat my train check." We could have about Kokreu, no one yet.
Okay.
It is oh yeah, baby, or person, baby, or regulating a year. Never so bit my you know, for instance, cashew and cocoa farm. Unless in terms of market, mentality cocoa farmers are crying for market, isn't it? So maybe I will just position myself in that. Than cry where the market is so loose. Might be anymore will be able to take advantage of you after all the work that you have put in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And say Equiafor I feel way dear. Ya pese yesika sam enko yie entina na otwe nso medi wo fa Obeng Darko an entrepreneur, agriculture engineer, business consultant and author watro books bebre wo de ekọ social media na kọhwe Obeng Darko wo behu na adwuma a ọbọ o si on pese obi abedi hia e wo kromu ha enkanka mu amudwane e na me kwa brochire ho na menya ye di o se ka ne se Donald Trump twan wo dru airport wa na okukuru di waba enti wo de met san wadwen ane enti wo fa enche ye bebie phone lines no na mom emebunu no wo kan se se okwani wundwin ye na position hu wo ba bia ade ne ye ready a enipa ba beto
yeah
no se kwan na enyo se wo ni storage facility o embo wo ka na se nya nyina na e betwa ekoko ni cashew
o peso die ana so peso yekuya
ade abe me pese me die
peso die dia na ma adwen na fo because ye die no se be ye de adwen na nya o ye de adwen you have to success is not just something that happens by luck,
right?
It's really intentional. It's orchestrated. One case was also to no my it is a wood dear also so who say a moya ya no mutimi chi mo ni bi it is a jata na se bobi a wo nyina ba bi fa ko wo target baby ankrofo do be fa obit my day achi wo so person we ni e ba to person da sa what be that it was so do any dey especially wo sha se a so unya scan na fe obetimi di bia consider no problem but wo sha se a person we ni dey is intentional.
Okay.
It's intentional. So you really have to study to see. And it did be a business. Agric is a business. Business be whether it's the finance sector, construction, retail, mining, everywhere Obeng will be successful in that business. It's not luck.
Okay.
It's a strategy. Only baby also they also turn baby a time also turn and sign out me winning.
Okay.
So the same with agriculture. You can't just hope that God will make me successful. No. So like, you really have to put a lot of things together to make sure that I will succeed in it.
Wafa o can be said financial institutions on when you have for on your kama. For for a very long time. People like you are testifying. Agric is good. It's rewarding.
Yes.
I have interviewed over 500 farmers in this country.
Why are they?
And
wow.
Omunyina so e kan no kra say ekwiamo na me hwe me ba ko school ekwiamo na me see dan na nsan ya sama ka say me ko okwiani osato agrochemicals uhu ni dan ye si kwa ho ene ne car o twie o say anwonam for many years where na me ye adan na bepem ne financial institution o mu sisa o madwen emfa loaning or giving money to we
my the obo homo de na do sa ko shep dom pe was an abofo my no kra me ka chiro do nya agrek nko ha doma ma bi anya fi obi o ma bo se awon 50% a year there we dey o de abobra that bed oh me about 100,000 I fin was up 50,000 asan 100,000 ka ho wan nya bia ye enti ekrom ya no eni tire nya ade ba ko no eni tire awunya sika da ni se o hye no no eni tire o so otime bo modem ma na gina yi ansa na wayi sika bi afrim de akoye de ni se o de mem for woni nto bosia so because you have bosia no board do
but if you want to scale up the business you need some.
Tell me how many of our people who have scaled with lows. Let's do the statistics. Scale at what price? You don't say ya hano. We say we trim. We say abrofo no model na you mo bebre still ye di akire. Me pay investor. Bro ni kasa okoji loan a. Wono no wonwe ho say 40% do. Wono no dia na bi kura ye dia man free. Wo kuro mu ha. The boarding. So you want to scale, but who told you that you have to scale with you can't scale with 40%, 50% a year. You will crash.
Okay.
And yes, grow your business, but I think you can grow with diligence.
Okay.
With vice vice paper also to agrochemicals. So kind of crowd. And for people supply in our uncle bank. Because to no dey dey.
Yeah, the roko no ko kan say yan ma no na na ohwe echi.
That's it. And this is so be ko bank akwaje bosi ande akotua na dey to am cancer. And this no ni suba yan no kind of credit na adwuma na ni dey akira. He may not have to use bank loan.
Okay.
But he can still grow and scale. So enti ye ha dey me ni pa be bra me no modi nkomo fa business ho a omotimi yanyini no a sabi yanyi obi na suso na se no. Wo mo dey your friends say, or shed hoso and or take business near day, a coy. The Onam bank be just a matter of time, they crash. And down to about one of my papa when no be business is bare 5 and no money now locking, didn't you? Busina demand board in the door. Okay. Your amount 100,000 within 2 years, about 200,000. You complicate yourself, you kill yourself.
Okay. Another thing is the young people.
Yeah.
This will be my question. Then we allow people to call. The young people who want to go into farming.
Yes.
They are looking for irrigation. They are looking for mechanized way of farming. Some are asking for solar.
Yeah.
I mean all the flashy things that make farming attractive.
Yes. You want to say sexy?
Yeah, yes.
Go ahead.
But until that time,
yes.
What should we do?
So we got a smartphone. That's an illusion. Right. Don't just hope and wish and dream.
So you want us to continue with the fertilizer and hope?
If you have to start with that, why not? Yes.
But I don't want to.
Okay, so but the same branch now take room here now. Oh yeah, man don't quite the same branch won't complain or ha. So called because it was a trafactory way when a page obey. Bibia shall see a different kakra. It is all shall say now the pickers me a friend say a so shall say. So she show no my china machine is no bit by day. With matobi.
Right.
So big bit much obia, no problem. But so being to mean chobia. Men fast also now they shall say them very. No.
Mate. Wafa. This year. Yes, Simon. Assemble pana say in the line of financial literacy. Principles being top 5, top 10 principles being a uni yembe share. Send ye beya and amona ye too. Me so say kwafo bebre o wa ye din o mutie. And amon be and principles be na yemfinsi siwa. Ebe ma ye di yi. Na enye kwadwuma na nkwa na.
You have to become financially responsible. Yes. Jitum sa wona wo besesa osikasem.
Ma me ntwa manum.
Ben kasem ntwa anim. But men twen say obi na ba besesa osikasem na yeden.
Ama
wo. Jitu ho so.
Right.
Says misika yi enkoye because me am ahyem ho bone. Normal wo say me ye no me nye den. Me nye. Nipa bi a obeji sa ade na tum no.
Right.
Afi wo di sika din semu na wa tweme koso. So and so the first thing is take responsibility.
Right.
And the other thing is that improve on your financial education. Sua bibi kan bibi tie program bi say constantly. Hey, what this our program ba kono access so o say ya ha no ye no ma me no ye pede be me ni age kakra asane nyom to ne sports no very high and political discussions are very high. But those are not productivity. What do I say? So person will improve and no me be more very productive and also can be an open information. Okay. Will be a na so di agro. What have na share say ni agro. You go how ye dada nti na obetima home. Wo na fe na obe share ase and answer what share ase cry ntimi fire. Then fire because no maybe you have not paid attention or you have not given much attention to it. So improve on your financial education. You actually say feed your message sama bien first come. Make me atoto ska wie. Na fe yi firi utrim se sika na yesunsum ye ho ba bie. Obi a wanya bibia na yesunsum. Da bi obi a wanya bi no ototo no maye. Eni nti why dey? Wanya bie. Na sebe account for the money that comes to you. To the big crowd teams obo ha ye kwa sorry. To the big crowd dey say bobi yin ma no dey. No one no boss o ko na skara dey. Asa. O ko jibo se aso a edwe ho miensa. Edwe ho miensa. Na vesikaro o adwuma na wo ye no. Ma adwuma ni nyina ansa na sabi obeyi sika bi akotoka a wo de gisho na sa wo de koto asase asidan adamu ma adwuma ni nyina. Because adwuma no etisa akokɔ na ewo kosua no. So wo ku akokɔ na akosua no nyedai. Unya biem.
So wedi.
So ba obo a wo sha ase wanya kakra bia no de kosi dan. Don't see that the Danny drew lent ho na abo se adwuma no side na egu. Ti ma adwuma ni nyina pa ma wo ho hinhan ansa na wo do nsa abo sika ni makosi dan. Ho na man krofo bi relock no. Abusuafo be breed the uncompleted houses because the capital to grow the business is what they put in the building. So and many of us, because we don't have access to so-called cheap money, we don't have it. And so kakra bi ba onsam na so one protect sika no a odwuma na and say kuya na wo ye no ntimi nkonanim. Nti so what start 1 acre na emfie saying emfie duonu ni still 1 acre na wo so a na che say odwuma na anyini. Okay. So duru ba bia wo so timi fa apafo. Duru ba bia wo say adwuma ni timo bie. Adwuma ni mo bie no na yedie ne yeden. Eba. Nti so won ko na wo de soso ne pika se ko friend se kai ko na wo ba wo di no ko na wo ma ne bidie. But the be man hira no ne bre na wo fifre na wati all these years no. Wonya so mfa so say wo free 1 acre say utimi ko e bia 20 and 100 acres. And say wo fa apafo tuo moka. And na kire say adwuma na wo ye no say be mpunto ayeden. Okay. Now be sa actually say sika na ba no. Right. So to na say. What
for am say line we the microphone ni nti o mo send messages be me kan no answer. Wayfrey Patrick or Dansuman or say hello Enyonam. Good show and greetings to Mr. Obeng Darko. He has inspired me a lot. But my challenges, I want to go into farming. However, the money I have is just about 10,000. Do I buy the land or do I lease the land?
We credit 10,000. Oh yeah. Brante ba ko baby me feel we eat or baba. O consider obi asa say I one plot to be. I will do about there also. Okay. Wo cha. Me sure so 10,000 ko. O say and say me sure say be o ya brante. We crache. Over. Ko baby na ko ye mai mu ha. Okay. Maybe Accra na ya na to the be a thing. But ko mantama kana. Obu okra o kwasira kwa de be ma. Say ye fu no. Obu okra otimi ye me enche. Papa ba ko bi amre bi ne pese banchi fu. Also me de miniska bia but me de koko betete. Okay. And these things are available in most of our places. Right. And just a one. Okay. Oh, and okay. Yeah.
Where is it? My name is Charles from Kokren. Is Kokren to me? Yeah.
Kokren to me, yes.
Okay.
Kokren to me is in East Area.
Okay. My name is Charles. My question to Wafa is, I also want to go into farming, but my difficulty has to do with dedicated workers. Most young people are not ready to work.
Yes.
So how will I do the farming all by myself?
But go for the farming, the same young people no use you. To be a baby, I want no more pay you ma. Interest will be unpaid you way crew. Okay. So because in the farming, poultry farms. Of course, you're complaining say you're working is in yet. But the same Ghana no China for no more Juma, India for no more Juma. Right. Auntie. Be a funny pamino. But how about all try part-time and 20 and 100? It's really on you as a leader to find people that you can work with. You cannot just say that the people are not good. Of course, we have problem.
Okay.
But in the middle of the problem, we still have people who are ready to work.
Okay. When you say I'm Koblavi of Pokwasi.
Yes.
My question is, are there books on financial literacy for farmers?
It doesn't have to necessarily be for farmers. There's financial literacy for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. I have about 4 books on finance.
Okay.
Streamline, financial intelligence, financial freedom. I think there's another one.
Okay.
Yeah. The fact is that these banks are not designed for that. Maybe there's a bank which is doing that. I don't know. So I would say maybe leverage. If you just build your character and whatever you're doing, let it be out. It could come from your friends. It could come from people who show interest in just partnering with you. I mean, on our various platforms, many people have come together, put resources together, and put money in people that have proven themselves to be honest. And these things are there, just not only in Ghana, but many Ghanaians who are also living beyond the borders of Ghana. You know, so the problem is people being truthful and also being known that okay, this is what I do, and I need people to partner with. And when they bring the money, you will not screw up and mess up. You know, so it's really not the bank per se, but from ourselves. So you'll be our kind of crap. There was this guy I may call 37. I'm the Baba Kokoye. And what I'm getting about was we Legon. Now one of our videos, no, so ABD. You know, and she started that. Right. And I just said a story on one of the programs, and somebody called that she has money to give to her and partner with her. So there are people who are also looking for people to give money to. The challenge is many of us are not prepared for that money, and Sikaneba Subaino is a key thing. So make sure that if you want to grow, you cannot compromise on your truthfulness.
I'm saying one day, no, I'm saying discussing about character and money.
Yeah.
Because character now, a lot of young people,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are not getting support because we are not honest.
That's right.
There's no transparency.
Yeah.
There isn't accountability.
That's it.
And see, I had then obini ni sika bemo.
Sir.
A story for another day. Well, for a time I ask.
Okay.
Ne cry no. Again now di giant ho. Because insurance started top. And crofo credit year bro be 2 weeks, 3 weeks in here. A bro na peja and toes in him koni a peja cry. And say ne cry. Again now di giant on financial literacy.
Yes, it's only muji dia onye. And the way be as so you kuya fakwa ho woni nye ho men ka se man ko school ti ana se me fi hia mu ntina me yekuya
right
na wo kona se to form asan pagya men twɛn mo bia mfiri obi aho
right
ane kakara wo mu no bo ho ban
okay
na wo ye ne kakra obedu Africa ye de no there is a lot of financial information out there, but really we don't have a support structure. And so a lot of our people have something in their mind, expecting some, you know, they have expectations, but expectations must be built on something. And really, we don't have that. And so, live in our reality. Our reality is that a lot of us will have to grow organically.
Okay.
And not wait for somebody to give us a hand, because many of us will not have it. And use the communal approach. Just be somebody or kind of into what will be the 10,000 Mishimoa. A share make us a shit. Kotoa sass never says Ganere.
Never
man, which now was what the 100,000 baby. When now share our friend against our shield. I see today.
No,
what this guy? What is it?
What
I say, never so by a government. What born was here? That's how you grow.
Okay.
Take full responsibility.
Mate. Okay, so Nidindi Obeng Darko. When you go on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on TikTok, Obeng Darko. What your books, baby? There are a lot of books you can read. Me and Kasami way. Or tell me no. Streamline any perspective. Makanya say the things I've experienced in my journey as a young entrepreneur, mehu them in the book, and I'm adding up on my knowledge and experience. Into one kind be a kona kopebi na kind. And who here say we will be employers rather than looking forward to become employees. Employee we thank Roko Nano Urea. It's a liquid-based fertilizer that provides nitrogen to the plant through its leaves. The technology ensures that it absorbs more than 80% of the nutrient. Roko Nano Urea is a substitute to granular or the solid fertilizer. The benefit of Roko Nano Urea: higher yield, increased income, less chemicals, environmental friendly, enhanced crop quality, easy transportation. The dosage, Uto Roko na, across the entire 16 region, go to any agrochemical shop, there is Roko Nano Urea for you to buy. Mix 2 ml to 4 ml of Roko Nano Urea in 1 liter of clean water. The method of application: first foliar spray, an initial growth stage. When it's at the vegetative stage, you can apply. Then the second foliar spray, for better result, spray around 2 weeks from the first spray before fouling. And a bottle is equal to 1 bag. Sa we na moko tot cement bag no. Roko Nano Urea, it is ensure a bottle ayenum. Kakre bi but a boy juma. So you can call JK Industries Limited for bulk purchase. Call us on 0267-011111. JK Industries Limited. Your industrial area. Your Ben Malcolm. Any Christ Embassy. Sorry, no. When you come there, you can find us and you can buy. But when you go to any of the agrochemical dealers in Ghana, across the 16 region, we are there. Roko Nano Urea. Roko Nano Urea. Caring for you. If you have for tomatoes, okra, pepper, rice, maize, anything, buy Roko. Don't go and buy any other fertilizer. Thank you very much for listening. Wafa, any contact number to share that will be person fair after this? Any number?
Okay. 024.
Okay.
66 31 874.
Okay.
024 66 31 874.
Thank you very much. The name again is Mr. Obeng Darko. He's an author and entrepreneur, a business consultant. A big thanks to my producer, Obed, for coming through to support me, and of course to DJ Gospel and my brother coming up next, DJ Kofi. Enjoy yourself with Kofi. Thank you very much.